Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. I was going to do the, this is Fandom, but I just did it anyway, so fuck me, I guess. Welcome to Multiplex Movie Warzone. We got a team's triple threat for you. #1 contender match, winner of this, going on to play for the title. Lots of talented people here today. And then Nick is here. I'm here to host this one. This is going to be rough. The last time I was in a triple threat match of teams, I didn't sleep for 3 weeks. But we're here for this one, and it should be fun. Nick, are you excited for the match?
I am, Tim, and an exciting tournament it was. You know, they asked us to host the finals of it before the tournament started, which is why we unfortunately had to throw our first match. Yeah. But since then, all these teams have done great. They've each beaten 2 teams to get to this point, where they need to beat 2 more teams now to go on a challenge for the title. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say these are probably 3 of the best Warzone teams playing right now. So I think we're in for a good triple threat.
I'm not going to correct you.
So the top
5. Let's bring in the some of the teams right now and talk to them. We'll start with I gotta skim through the mass amount of people here. We're gonna start with Double Indemnity. Kaleb and Redshaw, gentlemen, welcome. You're here for the match. You guys have had an up and down Warzone career, I would say, but lately on the uptick. You've made it here. How are you guys feeling going into the match?
We are very quick down and then very thorough up. We'll see.
We are happy that no matter what, after this match, we're not in a position where if we lose, we're below 500 anymore. That's nice, or even at 500. So, that's cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
You guys beat the former champions, Kumite, I believe, to get here. So that's exciting. But I just want to know, how do you guys feel about being the best team with a person named Kaleb and a person named Cameron on it?
That's debatable. I won't make that statement.
Wow. Show your hand early, Nick. Let's move on. Guys, good luck in the match. As we bring in that other team, Clash of Demonhead. Guys, welcome to the match.
Hi.
Nick just
took a
shot at you, I think.
I'm glad we're playing in a very unbiased environment today. With great hometown judges.
And more welcome in this community than I do in the past 20 seconds.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. It's our third time being in this sort of position. So it's nice to know we can still get here.
Fun fact, we are the only team currently active in any division in Multiplex that has won a triple threat teams match. We did this before. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea if we're gonna be able to do this again.
Probably not. But we'll do our best.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, guys, listen, you beat a good team to get here. I couldn't find who it was in the amount of time you guys were just talking right there, but I bet they were good. We beat
Jack and Spence,
so.
Oh, dude, they're the best team out there. Are you kidding me?
They're the only team that's better than us. So
correct. I want to know, how do you guys feel about being the best team around with a person named Cameron and a person named Kaleb on it?
I feel very great
too.
This feels like emotional manipulation.
That's what we call a save.
Hey, there you go. Good luck in the match, guys. We'll see you in the ring. Let's bring in the team equally as good as us, Nick. That's Bullets Over Broadway. We let them win in order to get them here today. But guys, in all seriousness, how are you guys feeling going into the match? You're taking on a herd of Kingsmen. And trust me, as somebody who's done that before, it doesn't end well sometimes. But if you can prevail, it's beautiful. So
where's our manager at?
Oh, well, I should probably bring him in, huh? There he is. That's Kaiser.
Hi. Yeah, it's like you said, where it's a room full of Kingsmen, and that's you never know how that's going to turn out. But happy to be here. Thank you guys for graciously, falling on that grenade and moving forward to get us here, or let us move forward to get here. But yeah, I'm excited. #1 contenders match. Never know what's going to happen in a 3-way.
Yeah, it's okay when we're in a three-way. So this, honestly, Kirk, I think we're on easy street. That's an Annie reference. Because these guys, while great competitors, very tough match ahead of us, but they're too busy plotting with each other and overthinking this. And I think the two of us are going to be so relaxed, we're just going to, squeak on into, at minimum, second place. But odds are, first place.
Sounds like a
plan.
plan.
I'm overconfident.
You are thinking too much. I'm just hungry. Let us go.
I would like to say when Barr puked at himself for singing Annie, Maggie actually puked. Great job. Nick, did you want to add anything to Bullets Over Broadway?
No, none of the other teams have Kirks or Andrews on them, so can't really.
So best of luck to those guys, but hopefully more luck to us.
Yeah, that thing.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the ring. So, Nick, as we get started, do you want to explain how round number 1 of this match is going to work? And
sure.
Just remember, there's eight questions.
Okay. Okay. Each team's going to get 8 questions in the realm of fandom fights. And Tim, you said 8, not each team, each individual player is going to get 8 questions in the realm of movie Warzone. They'll get 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point each player will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. If any individual player get all 8 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nah.
Right?
No.
Okay, then let's get into it. Nick, are you ready to read question 1?
I'm ready. Your first question comes in the category of a mystery thriller. What is the full name of the detective played by Humphrey Bogart in The Big Sleep and Elliot Gould in The Long Goodbye?
Have you ever had to give a long goodbye before?
Goodbye, Tim.
5, 4.
Just did it.
Repeat the question. We'll do it right away.
That's going to be the first repeat for Double Indemnity.
The question again. What is the full name of the detective played by Humphrey Bogart in The Big Sleep and Elliot Gould in The Long Goodbye?
More importantly, though, have you ever taken a big sleep?
Yeah, Tim.
Nice.
How about you?
Yeah, not in a while, though. I'm sleeping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kirk, we are going to start with you.
Philip Marlowe.
We will go to Holtzman.
I stopped watching The Long Goodbye because you sent the link, Philip Marlowe.
Let's go to Redshaw.
I can't believe I blanked.
Barr.
I thought that was the name of the author, so I said Sam Spade.
Koho.
I also said Sam Spade.
And Boatman.
Philip Marlowe.
Philip Marlowe is correct. So we are all tied up at 1 apiece as we get into your next question in the category of the 2010s. Under the Skin is primarily set in which European country?
Can I be real with you, Tim?
Yeah, go for it.
I just realized that the name of the second movie in that last question was not Elliot Gould in The Long Goodbye. It was the actor Elliot Gould in the film The Long Goodbye.
Yeah.
As I read the question both times, I thought the name of the film was Elliot Gould in The Long Goodbye.
Ah, yes. What a film. What a film. Okay. Is Iron Man in that movie? Because then I don't expect you to know that information.
This is true. Anyway, you ever been under the skin?
1 pens down. Let's go to Holtzman.
Scotland.
Let's go to Redshaw.
I said a different land. I said Switzerland.
Barr.
Scotland.
Koho.
Scotland.
And Boatman.
Scotland.
And Kirk.
Scotland.
Scotland is correct. So Bullets and Clash lead 3 to doubles 2. What is next?
Next question comes in the category of directors. Who directed Rio Bravo?
I've never seen this movie, but let me tell you, No interest in seeing it either. I don't know.
Why not? What?
I've heard of it.
Even friends I have who aren't movie fans won't shut up about how I need to watch Rio Bravo.
Hands down. I mean, makes sense. Let's go to Red Shot.
Howard Hawks.
Let's go to Bar.
Howard Hawks.
Koho.
I said John Ford.
Let's go to Boatman.
Howard Hawks.
Kirk.
I also said John Ford.
And Holtzman.
I said William Wyler.
Howard Hawks is correct. So now Bullets and Double share the lead at 4 with Clashes 3. So move on to your next question. It is going to be in the category of animation. In Kiki's delivery service, Kiki starts her delivery service delivering items for what type of establishment?
You hate this one, right?
I've actually not seen this one. This was one of the ones that Cody watched. And then I believe we got a question about it. And we may have gotten it wrong. Because all I remember is, I think this was the one that he watched like the first 5 minutes of, and then his wife was like, I want to watch it. So then he didn't finish it, of course. So I think that's how that went. 5. So I don't blame him. 3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Bar.
To the hat shop.
Let's go to Koho.
I said a post office.
Let's go to Boatman.
A bakery.
Let's go to Kirk.
Bakery.
Holtzman.
Bakery.
And Recha.
Bakery.
Bakery is correct. So Double Indemnity will take the 1-point lead, 6-5 to 4. What is next?
Your next question comes in the category of coming of age / teen. In The Squid and the Whale, who plays Joan Berkman, the mother to Walt and Frank?
I have seen this movie.
I've seen one of these, one of the films we've asked about.
That's good so far. Which one was it?
Under the Skin, weirdly enough.
That's a good movie. 5, 4,
Yeah, but all of them.
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Koho.
Laura Linney.
Let's go to Boatman.
Laura Linney.
Let's go to Kirk.
I had the wrong Laura. I said Laura Dern.
Holtzman.
Laura Linney.
Redshaw.
Laura Linney.
And Bar.
Laura Linney.
Laura Linney is correct. So now I have Bullets and Clash tied at 6 with Double at 8. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yep.
All right. Your next question is going to come in the category of war. Dan Aykroyd, Ned Beatty, and Toshiro Mifune all have roles in what 70s war film?
Oh,
coming from Bob.
No.
I don't know what you got going on, but I think so.
Isn't there a song called Ho Hum?
Oh, hey.
1, pens down. Let's go to Boatman.
1941.
Let's go to Kirk.
I'm not going to show it.
All right, we'll go to Holtzman.
Arrow Stripes because Dan Aykroyd.
Let's go to Recha.
Dude, I thought about that. I said Dave the Jackal.
Let's go to Bar.
1941.
And Koho.
I guessed Patton.
1941 is correct. So I have Double Indemnity 9 to Bullets 7 to Clashes 6. Nick, what is next?
Your next question, the penultimate question, is in the category of actors and actresses. Who appeared in the films Downsizing, The Martian, and Mother?
Don't forget to say Mother with an exclamation point.
But there's also a question mark at the end, so Mother?
But that's because it's the end of the question, not because it's the title of the film.
I'm just reading what I'm looking at. Mother?
I'm just reading the facts.
Mother?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Mother?
1. Pens down, Holtzman. All right.
It's wrong anyways. It's fine.
Kirk.
Me?
Yes.
Kristen Wiig.
Let's go to Holtzman.
Jessica Chastain.
Let's go to Redshaw.
Mother stumped me, so I said Javier Bardem.
Bar.
Kristen Wiig.
Koho.
Matt Damon.
Boatman.
Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig is correct. So Bullets expands their second place lead, and Double is now at 10. So we are going to move into your final question of the round, which
I
is
believe Kaleb Boatman is still perfect. Yes.
that appears to be correct. Yes. So if Boatman hits this question, he will get the perfect round. The question is in the category of drama. What is the profession of Philip Seymour Hoffman's character in Magnolia? Have you seen this one?
No.
Oh, it's real good.
I saw. I've seen 3 films that we've asked about so far.
What else have you seen?
Downsizing and The Martian.
Oh, Downsizing's booty.
Yeah, it's
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pretty sure Koho gave it like 4.5 stars on first viewing. Let's go to. Let's make it dramatic. Let's start with Kirk.
Nurse.
Let's go to Holcomb.
Nurse.
Redshaw.
Nurse.
Bar.
Missed it by that much.
And Koho.
I said caretaker.
And Bowman.
He is a good nurse.
Nurse is the answer we have, so I'm inclined to only accept that. But with that, Boatman has the perfect round. Koho, is there? Are you good?
I mean, it's up to Holtzman. I think my answer also fits the description of what he does. Like a nurse is a caretaker, but
I think because
okay, that's fine.
Okay, so then before the bonus question, I have Double in the lead with 12 to Bullets 10 to Clash's 7. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yep.
All right, so Boatman, we will give you the bonus question. This is going to be to you, only to you. Are you ready for your question?
Mm-hmm.
Your question is, you will find a girl with the nickname Strawberry who works at a donut shop in what recent release?
Red Rocket.
That is correct for the bonus question. An excellent film, if I do say so myself. So Boatman getting that point, making it 13-10-7. So, Nick, how is round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have 12 Warzone categories on a wheel. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on lookout as teams can steal in round number 2 via their Skype calls and whiteboards. Tim, what's on the wheel?
On the wheel today are the following categories. So we've got sports and 1970s crime. I'm going to go out on a limb and say those are Bullets Over Broadway strengths. Then we have 1960s director nominees and movie release dates. I don't know who those are. Maybe Clash of Demonhead? No, those are the other ones. Double Indemnity. Because Clash of Demonhead, of course, picked Pure Flicks and 1930s, post-1930s, Frank Capra directed. The other categories are 1970s romantic comedies, directors, horror, 1990s, and music. So, Double Indemnity, you guys are in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer to Bullets Over Broadway?
We will be deferring.
Okay. Bullets Over Broadway, would you like to spin or defer to Clash of Demonhead?
We will be going first.
Okay. So then this will be the spin for Bullets Over Broadway. It lands on horror. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
We will be spinning again.
Okay. This is what you're going to be stuck with. And you land on 1960s director nominees. So, just a reminder to the players and everybody, stay muted so nothing bleeds through. who is going to be the answerer for Bullets Over Broadway?
I will be.
Okay. So you guys are going to get the same amount of time that you normally would get. We'll be a little lenient if we notice that you're like freaking out and trying to whatever, but otherwise you're going to get your normal time. Nick, do you want to go ahead and read the questions for Bullets Over Broadway?
Gladly. Bullets Over Broadway, are you prepared for your questions in the category of 60s director nominees?
Boy, howdy.
Your first question. In David and Lisa, when Lisa asks what he sees, David compares her to what kind of gemstone?
Pearl, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is the fake name Benjamin gives when checking into the hotel to meet Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate?
Gladstone, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What does Thomas buy from the antique shop in Blow Up?
A propeller, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your penultimate question. Who plays Spyro's sister Maria in The Guns of Navarone? They also be pronounced Spiros.
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Gia Scala, B, Irene Pappas, C, Claudia Cardinal, or D, Anna Kiriakou?
B, final answer. B as in boy.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. Where does Yuri find the letter from Lara after he returns from being abducted and forced to join the Communist Field Medical Service in Dr. Zhivago?
Five, 4, 3.
Behind a brick, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a sweep of 1960s director nominees.
All right, so Bullets in a really good round gets their total up to 19. So we move back to Double Indemnity. Would you like to spin now or defer to Clash of Demonhead?
We will defer.
Okay, so this is going to be the spin then for Clash of Demonhead. It lands on post-1930s Frank Capra directed.
We will take it.
Okay. All right. So we are going to move to you guys then for your category of post-1930s, directed by Frank Capra. Holtzman, you're going to be the answer for this. Okay. All right. So your first question. Who plays Anne Schuller in Platinum Blonde? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, Kay Johnson, B, Loretta Young, C, Constance Cummings, or D, Jean Harlow.
B, final answer.
B is incorrect. Everybody else, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Kay Johnson, B, Loretta Young, C, Constance Cummings, or D, Jean Harlow. We will get those steal choices in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to bullets.
Jean Harlow.
And double.
D.
That is correct on both accounts. All right, Clash of Demonhead, your next question. What type of location is the musical number Cool, Cool, Cool in the Evening performed in Here Comes the Groom? Five, 4.
Orphanage, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everybody else, chance for a 2-point steal.
I want to make a joke, but I shouldn't.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start on the steal with bullets.
We don't know. Church?
And double.
Office.
Office is correct. So double Indemnity will get that 2-point steal, bringing their total up to 16. All right, Clash of Demonhead, your next question. At the end of Arsenic and Old Lace, Mortimer's aunts tell him that his father had held what profession?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, mailman, B, lawyer, C, chef, D, door-to-door salesman.
D.
D is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. And your options again are A, mailman, B, lawyer, C, chef, D, door-to-door salesman. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Why are you being mean to me? Let's go to bullets.
There we go. A.
And double.
A.
Both incorrect. We're looking for chef. C, chef. All right. So, Clash of Demonhead, your next question. When Babe pretends to faint in front of Longfellow, what reason does she give him in Mr. Deeds Goes to Town?
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is your first repeat. When Babe pretends to faint in front of Longfellow, what reason does she give him in Mr. Deeds Goes to Town? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, she hasn't eaten, B, she has a cold, C, she got lightheaded, or D, she was walking all day.
A, final answer.
A is incorrect. Everybody else, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, she hasn't eaten, B, she has a cold, C, she got lightheaded, or D, she was walking all day? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to bullets.
The worst looking D I've ever written in my life.
And double.
D.
D is correct. All right, and Clash of Demonhead, we will go to your final question. In Lost Horizon, after the plane crash, what do the passengers find to eat? Five.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, mushrooms, B, mountain grass, C, goji berries, or D, passion fruit.
Goji berries.
That is incorrect. Everyone else, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, mushrooms, B, mountain grass, C, goji berries, or D, passion fruit? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to bullets.
B.
And double.
Oh, I said A.
B, mountain grass, is correct. So at the end of round number 2 for Clash, Clash remains at 7, but bullets with the steals goes up to 22, double trailing with 17. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so we'll bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for double indemnity. It lands on Pureflix.
We will spin that again.
All right. That means you are stuck with 1970s crime. So, Nick, would you like to go ahead and read them their questions in 1970s crime?
Sure, Tim.
Okay.
Double Indemnity, are you prepared for your questions in the category of 1970s crime?
1 second. Kaiser, can you cam off backstage? Sorry. Okay. Yep, now we're good.
All right, your first question. You'll find the characters Scatter, Fat Freddy, and Youngblood Priest in what blaxploitation film?
Excuse me. 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Shaft, B, Black Caesar, C, Superfly, D, Foxy Brown?
Superfly, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Who directed The Enforcer?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
All right, that is Double Indemnity's second repeat. The question again. Who directed The Enforcer?
Five, 4.
Don Siegel, final answer.
That is incorrect. Other teams chance for a 2-point steal.
Bucky got very excited. He like ran out the corner. Yeah, sorry.
He just loves.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, bullets using a repeat.
That is their first repeat. The question again. Who directed The Enforcer? Bucky's favorite film.
Bucky's favorite film, is that what you said?
He's like, oh, we're talking about The Enforcer?
Yeah, he's a big fan. 70s crime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with bullets.
Sam Peckinpah?
And Clash.
We said Walter Hill.
Both incorrect. We're looking for James Fargo. James Fargo. All right. So double indemnity. Nick will continue with your questions. My bad. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Indemnity, your next question in 70s crime. How does Holly's father punish her for spending time with Kit in Badlands?
He shoots her dog. Final answer.
I will assume that is correct for 2 points.
He was so happy to say that. I'm concerned.
It's the most insane moment in that movie.
It's pretty wild.
All right, then. Double Indemnity, your penultimate question. What family member's funeral does Jack attend when returning to Newcastle in Get Carter?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, brother, B, grandmother, C, twin sister, or D, father?
Twin sister. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Other team's chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, brother, B, grandmother, C, twin sister, D, father.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to bullets.
Brother.
And clash.
We said grandmother.
Brother is correct. So bullets will get that steal, bringing their total up to 23 as we move back to double for their final question.
That's correct. Double Indemnity, your final question in 70s crime. How many years in prison is Billy Hayes sentenced to at his trial in Midnight Express?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, 2 years, B, 4 years, C, 8 years, D, 30 years?
Four years. Final answer.
And that is correct for 1 point in the end of round number 2.
All right, Nick. So I have bullets in the lead with 23 to doubles 21 to clashes 7. Is that what you have?
That's correct, Tim.
How's round number 3 going to work?
All right, round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the Pick Your Poison round. Each team is going to pick 4 questions at 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point values. One player will take the 1 point, the other player will take the 2 point, and players can confer on the 3 and 4 point questions. They will be chosen in specific categories, randomized for round number 3 here, and that's how round number 3 is going to work. Unfortunately, the maximum amount of points that can be earned in this round is 10 points, and therefore Clash of Demonhead is unfortunately out of the running for winning the match.
All right, so we are going to say goodbye to Clash of Demonhead, and then we are also going to go and pick the categories for round number 3 for Bullets Over Broadway and Double Indemnity right now. All right, we're back for round number 3. Nick, what categories did they choose?
Bullets Over Broadway has chosen their 1 point in 80s, their 2 point in biopics, their 3 point in crime, and their 4 point in Scorsese. Double Indemnity has chosen their 1 point in 90s, their 2 point in crime, their 3 point in animation, and their 4 point in Wilder. Tim, would you like to ask Double Indemnity their 1 point?
Yes. So this is going to be for Redshaw in the category of the 1990s, correct? All right. So, Redshaw, your question. Who directed Swingers?
Doug Lyman.
That is correct for 1 point. And because you guys are still down, we are going to stick with you for your 2-pointer in crime for Mr. Boatman.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kaleb, are you ready?
Yep.
In The Third Man, Holly has his first conversation with Harry while the two are riding on what?
A Ferris wheel.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead.
All right, so we will move to Bullets Over Broadway's 1 point question in the category of the 1980s. Remind me who will be taking it?
Kirk.
Me.
Kirk. All right, Kirk, your 1 pointer in the 1980s. Who plays Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman?
Billy D. Williams.
That is correct for 1 point in a tie game. But
Hey, you've seen that movie, Nick.
but since we are tied and Bullets has more questions remaining, we will move to their 2-point question for Mr. Barr in the category of biopics.
Okay.
Andrew Barr, your 2-point question.
Okay.
What is the profession of Anthony Hopkins' character in The Elephant Man?
Five, 4.
He's a doctor.
This time, he is a
Okay.
doctor. That is
Okay.
correct. For 2 points.
All right, so we move back over to Double Indemnity for their 3-point question in the category of animation. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, your question in animation is as follows. In which animated film will you find a device called the DC Mini, which allows therapists the ability to enter the dreams of their patients?
That's Paprika.
Go for it.
Paprika, final answer.
That is correct for 3 big points. So we're going to move back over, Nick.
All right, we'll move back to Bullets Over Broadway's question, 3-point question in the category of crime on which they can confer. Bullets Over Broadway, your question. You will find the characters of Zero Cool, Lord Nikon, and the Phantom Freak in what 90s crime film?
Character name. All right, let's see here. Phantom Freak, 90s crime film. Foxy Brent. No, I mean the
You want to repeat?
2.
Give us a repeat.
Repeat.
All right, that's your second repeat.
The question again. You will find the characters of Zero Cool, Lord Nikon, and the Phantom Freak in what 90s crime film?
It's got to be something either silly or in like the blaxploitation-esque kind of
Even
thing,
more
like
silly.
like Jackie Brown. Zero Cool.
It's not Point Break, is it?
No.
5, 4, 3,
I guess you got anything?
Nope, I got nothing.
1. Okay.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for hackers.
Kaiser wants to be brought in.
Okie dokie.
Can you say the question again?
You will find the characters of Zero Cool, Lord Nikon, and the Phantom Freak in what 90s crime film?
See, those are not the actual character names; those are their nicknames. So
I think that I think
Yeah,
that those still count.
I think
though.
they're probably credited as those, but so I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth going.
as in, like, they have their actual names. Those are their nicknames for the online personas or something. So
Yeah, I don't think we'd win that one.
okay,
I mean, it's worth bringing up, but I don't think we'd win it.
okay.
Yeah, I'll hold off on that.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Good idea though.
All right. So then I believe, Nick, we're going to stick with Bullets for their 4-pointer in Scorsese.
That is correct.
All right, we got this, Kirk. Come on, man.
They do need to hit this to continue the match. Bullets Over Broadway, your 4-point question in the category of Martin Scorsese. What is the name of Rupert's autobiography that he writes at the end of The King of Comedy?
It's King for a Night.
Do we want to say? You know what? If we repeat it, we're just gonna doubt ourselves. Go for it.
King for a Night. Final answer.
For 4 big points.
Nice job, Kirk.
All right. So they bring their total up to 30 points. Here's the situation. We're moving over to Double Indemnity for their 4-pointer in Wilder. If they hit it, they will move on to play for the titles. If they miss, Bullets Over Broadway will move on to the title match. Double Indemnity, are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Your 4-point question. In the category of Billy Chapter. Your question. In Avanti, Wendell Sr. was known to enjoy taking trips to Ischia for what specific purpose?
So, but this is a little hairy because he goes there to see his lover, but it's also like a spa resort. So
I would say they're looking for the actual purpose, which is why he's there, which is to go see his lover. So to go see his mistress or his lover.
Yeah. Should we repeat or?
2?
Repeat.
1. All right. That is your final repeat. In Avanti, Wendell Sr. was known to enjoy taking trips to Ischia for what specific purpose?
To go see his lover.
Yeah, because that's correct. It might not be what they have, but it's
I don't know what more specific they would want from that. To go see his lover. Final answer.
And your winners, Bullets over Broadway.
Oh my God!
The answer we have is to soak in mud baths. To soak in mud baths.
We're going to challenge because there's multiple reasons for him to go.
We will be right back after this challenge. All right, we are back from the challenge. Was not an easy challenge. I spent a lot of time looking through everything, but we did decide. We talked to the writer of the question and brought in some outside judges to talk about it, and we did decide that the answer that we have in the document of the mud baths, soaking in the mud baths, was the answer that we needed. So with that, that means your winners are Bullets over Broadway. So we are going to move over to post-match interviews. Nick, do you want to take those over, starting with Clash of Demon, and we'll bring them in?
Sure. Hey, Clash. Oh, you look much more stylish now, Mr. Holtzman. Listen, goes without saying, today didn't go the way you guys wanted. Perhaps there was some strategy involved in the decisions you made that just didn't play out the way you were hoping. At the end of the day, you hung in with two teams, at least in round one, and then it just sort of went south from there. Days like this happen. I still think you guys are a great team, but how are you feeling?
This absolutely came around at probably the worst possible time for the two of us to do. We tried to do as much as we could in the moment. That strength was prepped for a different round of this tournament and for a different match entirely. And clearly, the questions that I just did not remember were used. And if you could have heard the conversation we had backstage, I really wanted to respin. And it would have been pure
what hurts is knowing we spin pure flicks on the respin.
And it's a different round too. It just fully is.
To break down crying at a different set of questions for a different reason.
For a different reason entirely. Yeah. I need to play better next time. That's all. I did that.
Yeah. Would I like to do better? Oh, well. The good news is I'm not making any formal announcements here, but all I'll say is there is a Warzone title shot hanging around somewhere in my house. I don't remember where I put it, but when I find it, I will have it. And I think I'm probably going to use it in teams. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll see where that goes.
That was very cryptic, and I don't know what you mean by it. But guys, we'll definitely see you next time.
I gotta go to work. Yeah.
See you guys. We're bringing our second place finishers. Double Indemnity, Boatman, Redshaw. You guys are two of the best there is. There's no denying that. Everyone out there would agree. It just didn't go your way, and I can't speak on the nature of the challenge that happened at the end, but it's got to fall somewhere, and it just happened to fall outside of your purview. You guys didn't come away with the win today, but you showed that you are a top-notch level team. You beat the former champions in order to get to this match. And who knows how good Bullets over Broadway is going to do in that title match. You could have just lost to the future champions. So at the end of the day, you guys played great. 27 points in a match. Absolutely insane. What are some of your thoughts?
Who goes first? You go first. I don't know. I'll open with saying Bullets over Broadway are a very deserving team to finally get their first title shot. They've clearly put in the work for this match, and like they did really well in like the other strength categories and all that. I'm frankly really upset. I feel like the wording of the question was too vague to give the answer that was intended, and that too many things aligned with it, and I do not agree with the ruling, and it just sucks that I just apparently keep being a little bit off the document on Wilder 4-pointers. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling too great about how I was doing in round 1 either. So I don't know.
Bowman, any thoughts?
Yeah, no, Bullets played great. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if there's one thing I'll say, it's that I think this team has been down before, and that you've showed you've been able to come back from it, making it to the match today. So I doubt we've seen the last of you. And
we're gonna see them in the next picture. So.
Oh, well, look at that. We look forward to great things. So
right? Is that it? Is that not it? Sorry, I thought that was it.
No, that's not really it.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was it. I thought they were gonna be in the next thing.
We'll see them again.
They don't
will be in a picture, not the next one.
They don't get a loss. That's what I was supposed
They're
to say.
very
They don't
photogenic.
get a loss on their record. So
they're very photogenic. Double Indemnity, you played great despite the ending. You still played fantastic, and we look forward to seeing you next time on your quest for the belts as we bring in our winners today. Would have been us if it wasn't what it was. Guys, Multiplex Bravo, you guys did great. Not to make it about me and Tim, but we knew when Tim and I played you, like this could be an outcome of this little tournament here. You guys played fantastic. It's surprising to me as a fan of Warzone, as more of an I don't usually host, more of someone who just watches the matches. It's surprising to me that the two of you as a team haven't challenged for the belt yet. And you just made a heck of a statement beating two of the greatest teams currently playing in order to go try and play another of the greatest teams currently playing. So how are you feeling about the win and the upcoming title match?
Let's break this interview up into 2 parts. First part, let's talk about what happened. It sucks to win that way. It's hard. DI played great. And I know both as a team and as singles, Red Shaw especially, they've been in this position before. I've been in this position before. I know how bad it sucks. So I know what they're going through, and it sucks for them. And like I said, we prefer to win a little more, definitively with that last question. But, I would address that. Okay, now let's put that to bed. I want to talk about us. I think we played, and no offense to them, but I don't want to miss out on what we did here. We took risks. We gambled. We put the right work in, and it worked out for us great. We made all the right decisions in this match. And I'm proud of Barr. I'm proud of Scott. I'm proud of Kaiser. Everybody helped to get us ready. This is my first tournament win, my first title match. Like I said, the match ends on a down note, but I'm super excited to move forward.
Yeah. As Kirk said, we don't like winning on things that come down to what it came down to, because Double Indemnity played great. They played fantastic. They really did. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see them later on down the line again. And I welcome that match. Mm-hmm. I genuinely do. But yeah, but also Kirk said also, we decided that this time we had to take risks because we knew how good these other two teams were. So I'm elated that those risks were able to pay off. And we'll see how we do against Ginyu.
Maybe five rounds is the trick. Five rounds.
Maybe the 5th time is the charm.
Kaiser, encouraging words for your team going forward.
Ginyu are weeps.
And on that note, well, it's over Broadway. Congratulations. We will see you in the title match. It's bound to be a good one. Tim, put a Warzone bow on it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the title match. I said it before. I'm big Kirk and Barr fans. I'm looking forward to them playing, but I'm fans of everybody here today. I think Boatman and Red Shaw played great. Boatman getting the perfect round and the bonus question is super impressive. And then Koho and Ultimate had a rough day, and it just happens to all of us. at least once in our careers. It was that day for them today. It sucks it happened on this stage, but they'll be back. I think everybody still has promising careers ahead of them, and from the sounds of it, I mean, again, it was pretty cryptic, but like I think I could peek through what Holtzman was saying, and he does have a title shot somewhere, I think, is what he was trying to get across. So we'll definitely see Clash back, and we'll definitely see Double, and we're going to see Bullets in that title match real soon. So I want to thank all the teams. Thank you to the managers, the writers, Cody, Nick. Thank you to Carly for editing, and we will see you guys real soon with the next Warzone match. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior.
We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a fair.
Bye-bye.